Hello everyone. Um, yeah, just gonna make a quick video tonight. Just a little quick life update, as I usually do quite a lot. More so than I intend sometimes, but they need to be done. Yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. So tomorrow I'm going back to college. Um, and it's not something that I've chosen myself. Like, admittedly, it's something that I've been put forward to and pretty much thought I've got to do. The thing at college is I will be made more employable. I will be it's basically like an intensive job search course, whatever that means. I don't know. I'm gonna find out tomorrow, but it's strange to me because I'm 27 now, and the last time I was at college regularly was when I was 18. So like fast forward 9 years, and I'm ended up back where I was, and it's pretty sad for me in ways because my college years, well, um, maybe I would say when I was the age of 17, that was probably one of the best. Well, actually, I would say it was the best year of my life, being 17. Other than any childhood years, possibly, but yeah, like when I was 17, it was an awesome year. College was really great. Just knew some really amazing people, and like had the whole had my whole life ahead of me at that point. And it's pretty sad going back under these circumstances. It's not ideal, but I mean, certain things have happened in my life not under my control. Like, I worked a job from August 2010 to April 2014, and I stuck out that job the whole while, like doing accounts for an insurance broker. And yeah, it was really tough sometimes, but I stuck it out the whole way, and I learned a lot, and I grew as a person. Um, and yeah, like I learned a lot of skills from it, and I did grow in confidence a lot. And basically, what happened is I was made redundant because the office was pretty much closed. So yeah, for the last year, I haven't done a whole lot of anything. I've been pretty shell shocked by the events of the last few years because the last few years in my life have been nothing I was ever prepared for, and nothing I was ever expecting. Just the catalogue of events that have happened and everything I've dealt with, and that was close to me have dealt with too. So many things have happened, and unfortunately, none of it really good at all. Um, and yeah, I mean, I'm trying to look at this though tomorrow as not me thinking I failed because I'm going back to college under these circumstances when I should be like a 27-year-old, like a lot of others that I know, and a lot of my peers that I've known who probably have got steady jobs now, their own home, a partner, maybe kids. By this age, you're expected to have all these things in this society of what is expected of us and what we're told is success, and this measure of this is success. If you don't have any of these things, then you've failed. But to me, just being able to still get up and face a new day is like my success. Sometimes I struggle a lot. Like some days are really long, some days are really bad. Other days, I have renewed hope. It changes a lot, but I'm trying to look at this as a new opportunity. I mean, I've mentioned before that I suffer from social anxiety and anxiety in general. Like, no one, unless you suffer from anxiety, no one's ever going to really understand or get what you're going through. And I've known a lot of people who I say to them, like, I found people who I thought, oh, me thinking this type of thing and that type of thing is just me. It can't be anyone else. And then you find out there is plenty of other people who are going through things that affect them like that. And it's like tomorrow, I'm really scared. I'm really worried. Like, I mask it in other ways, but deep down, I'm just really scared of certain things, meeting new people, new things, like things out of my routine, my comfort zone. Like, that's never changed for me. I mean, I did grow when I was working, and generally, when I was more sociable, I grew as a person, and could face things like social things, and just I could face anxiety a little bit more, but like it's still always there, and it will be there tomorrow, and it feels to me like starting again, and Oh, sorry about that. I didn't change my webcam setting back, and it went dark, and yeah, you know the rest. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be a big challenge, and just onwards. I mean, it doesn't sound like the biggest challenge to a lot of people. I understand that because there are certain problems that people have where sometimes I think, oh, why does that bother you? But then I think to myself, well, I'm not in their shoes. I'm not in their position. I don't know their history. I don't know what they've been through. I don't know what goes through their head. So no matter what you're suffering from, or no matter what you fear, I will always, give it time and give it respect, because I know that there's so many things that are a problem that we can't see. I mean, the illnesses we know about and the illnesses we can see, we know all about those, and they are terrible, some of them absolutely terrible. But the unspoken ones, the anxieties and all the other like mental health issues, that type of thing, do not get enough coverage. Like, they do get a lot more now. I think generally it is a lot more. There's a lot less of a stigma. Like, it's okay to say these types of things. It's okay to go to your doctor and stuff to say, oh, I'm suffering from depression or whatever. But there still is a little bit of a stigma there, I would say, and it is getting better. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just really nervous right now. Like, I wish I could bottle up how I'm feeling, and just there was some way of showing you or telling you, or just you knowing how I feel. But it's just like my feelings are just like pain and joy. There's something that you feel, but you can't ever really explain or share, in a sense, because they're feelings. They're not a physical thing. They're just all in your mind and in your heart and in your brain. Whatever. I'm just rambling. But yeah, I hope this is the start of something. I hope that this leads me on a good path, because I really want to be able to support myself financially, because I am a very independent person. I always try to get by on my own to the best of my abilities. I always have. I've always tried to be resourceful in my own right. Independence is my main thing. And I want this to be the start of something great. I want it to lead me on a good path, but I know I've got to be willing to put in the work, and I know that in order to get anywhere in life, I've got to face fears and anxieties, and I can't just hide away forever, because I'm not getting any younger, and sometimes I should think that, hey, I'm 27, but that's not old, really. I mean, I'm not the youngest, but at the same time, I mean, another way of looking at it is I'm probably lucky to still be here, because there's some people that never got to 27, some people that never got near 27 at all. And yeah, on a funny note, people still say I look like I'm like 20. So my looks have never caught up with me, but like, seriously, in terms of looks and stuff, like, that's another thing I'm ultra anxious about, and another source of my anxiety, the fact that I do not like my looks. Like, there's certain things I'm okay with, but then generally I don't like how I look. And that's the truth. But at the same time, it's weird, because I am the first person to say that there is someone out there for everyone, and everyone is beautiful, and I do fully believe that. But when it applies to myself, it's hard, because I'm looking at people and I'm thinking, what are you thinking about me now? What, you must be thinking things. I mean, we all think things sometimes, even if we're not like judgmental people. Like, sometimes you get a thought about someone, or like look at someone and maybe make some kind of assumption, but at the same time, we're not, not all like that, and I'm definitely not like that. Who will judge a book by its cover? But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just really I'm randoming. When I say rambling and then I said random, I'm randoming. Yeah, that can be the new word of the day. But yeah, tomorrow I might do one of my gameplays or whatever, quizzes, all the other things I do. I might do one of those. I'm gonna debut my new music channel soon. I just need to still work out some things, some details on it, and then I'll be debuting my music channel, which will be very helpful. It'll be a new outlet of expression for me. And yeah, So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, in the same way that I am worried about tomorrow, I know that there are probably millions, maybe more than that, I don't know, so many other people in the world all over who, for whatever reason, could be really nervous about tomorrow or any other day coming up too. So to those, and also talking to myself, saying this, like, yeah, stay strong, because I love it when my webcam just goes go like face to black when I'm in the middle of a speech. But yeah, um, stay strong. Um, I mean, we never know what's going to happen. We never know what is around the corner. And sometimes that's for terrible, horrible reasons. But then other times we never know what's around the corner in a good way. So I don't know what I'm walking into tomorrow. I really don't. I don't know what my path is. I need to get more control over my path and not just keep being a feather in the wind, which I've been for so long, just blowing wherever the wind takes me. I need to start taking control, but at the same time, I hope luck plays some part. And yeah, I just will take each day at a time, like tomorrow, and hopefully one day I'll be happy. Maybe not fully healthy because I got health problems and stuff, which I won't get into. But maybe one day I'll be happy, and maybe I'll be able to share that happiness with someone, and just be in the right place, not just in terms of a location in the world, but be in the right place, like in my heart and like mentally, and just be at peace. That's all I want. Like, it really is. Like, I can say a million things, but that is all I want. And I know, in a way, that's not what's to ask, but at the same time, I know that's a hell of a lot to ask, because there's a lot of people who haven't ever got those things. So I'm just gonna fight for me, and also fight for everyone who hasn't had the best start in life, hasn't had the best time in life, but fight to show that it can be done, and you can find happiness, whatever happiness is to you, or whatever peace of mind is to you. You can find it, even against all the odds. That's what I've got to continue to try and prove. So yeah, so this video has been a bit long, but you know me by now. If you've seen like even one of my other vids, you know that I like normally go on longer than I tend to, but that's just me, I guess. That's how I am. I can't change. I wouldn't want to in ways. Well, I wouldn't want to at all. Maybe some things I'd like to change though. Anyway, thanks again so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in another one of my videos. So yeah, goodbye everyone.